Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kentorey. Today, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I cut my hair. Everything you'll need in this video, I'll link it down in the description below. A little backstory, I've been cutting my hair since 2014. 2014? I learned how to cut in 2012. I started cutting my own hair in 2014. A lot of it was been like trial and error. I was fucking myself up a lot. 2014 to 2021, it's been what, 7 years now? Over the past 7 years, I kind of cut my hair exactly how I wanted. Today, whew, look at this shit here, boy. I want to get this taken care of. I've been growing my hair out since 2016. My hair would be a lot longer than this, but when I first started growing my hair, I had braids, and then I went from braids to dreads, and then I just started I started combining them. Now I'm just going through a freeform stage. Today, I don't know if I want to do a high fade or if I want to do I think I'm just temp it here, and I'm gonna blend my beard in and do a lineup. My skin dry. Oh man, but that's cool. I'll be doing a skincare routine too soon. But yeah, I've been cutting hair since 2014. Pretty much learned every step that I'm about to show you. I learned on YouTube or messing up a lot. Also, I'm gonna be cutting the back. But yeah, let me jump in the shower real quick and I'll be back with a clean head and we can get started with this video. I'm gonna start by putting my hair up. What I normally do is brush all this down, even the front part, so I know where to start and everything is laying down. Also my beard. You can see the back. All right, so to start off with this cut, these are the items that I'll be using. I'll be using some trimmers, which is, I think these are walls. I don't think they masters. They might be, but I had them for a long time. Hence the tape that's on them. Some T outliners. This is like for the sharp, for the lineup and all that stuff. Then I have my one guard and I have my half guard. This is to get the length that I normally go for, which is a little lower than where it's at now. You'll also need some type of handheld mirror. What I do is I turn around so I can see the back of my head. So starting off, I normally make a guideline. All right, so next thing, you want to take your trimmers and you want to open it all the way up. This is open, this is closed. I'm gonna go up to about 1 inch. And also I'll go ahead and do my beard. Keep it open, and same thing. I take my one guard with the lever still open and I go up maybe 1/2 inch because I'm keeping the length. I might end up cutting it again eventually, but for right now, I think I want to grow at least this part out, how I did this part of my hair. And already you can see where it's starting to blend at. Then I take the same clipper, keep it open, and come down. The main thing that you want to do now is you want to take this line out of your head. What I do is I just play with it. It was already on open. So now I'll just move it to the next notch. And I'll just hit this line, going in an upward motion. As you can already see, the line is almost gone from just that one time of moving the lever. I'll move it again, up. And just repeat the same step, just in an upward motion. Just keep hitting it until it's gone. And it's pretty much out of there. Yeah, it's gone. So now what I'll do is, I'll take my half guard, put it on, leave the lever open again, and just work that line out of there right there. It was a guideline right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's right here. And you just work it out of there. And again, I'll go down. Also, it helps to use the corner of your clippers when you're cutting, so you don't make another guideline. Kind of just like working at that one line. At this point, I'm just moving it back and forth. All right, that's how I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on this side, and then I'll continue with the video. And the back is kind of tricky. So what you wanna do is, or what I do rather, I'm gonna start here, and I'll make a hard line with my tapers straight across. And don't worry about if the line's not straight, because you're not gonna be able to tell that I made that line in the first place. And like I went up an inch on the side of my head, on my temple, I'm gonna do the same thing in the back. Again, don't worry about if the line's not straight, because it really don't matter. Take your one guard. So right now, I'm finna work on getting this line out of my head. As you can see, it's pretty much gone. Now I'm gonna take my trimmers with no guard on it, and I'm gonna work at this line. All right, so now that that bulk is kind of out of the, it's kind of laying down, I'm gonna brush it and blend it. I'm about to blend it. Again, you want to go in an upward motion to where it's going up and out. So up and out. Now I'm gonna do a 360 and show you what I've done so far. All right, so with my taper, I've kind of blended it in along with my beard. I only went up an inch, and on the back, I faded it in, not too high, because again, I'm trying to grow the back of my head, my dreads out some more, and along with some of the hair on the side. Now, with my lineup, I don't necessarily touch it, but I do go down just a little bit. So when I give myself a lineup, it'll be crispier and the hair won't fall on top of it. As I look in the mirror, I'm gonna cut my line, the hair that fall on top of my lineup, I'm gonna cut it down some. Notice how I'm only doing a little bit. All right, so to lay my hair down, I'm gonna be using spritz. So I spray it on my fingers, I just rub it in, and then I take my brush and I just brush on top of it. It's the fun part for me because the lineup, it actually makes the cut. And another reason why I started cutting my hair, because I would go to barber shops. Honestly, the barbers don't necessarily really care about your hair how you care about it. And they're not gonna really take their time. Sometimes they be in a rush, be on the phone when they cutting your hair, and they be pushing niggas shit back. I want my lineup to be exactly where I want it every time. I done had a barber cut this part of my hair, and instead of it being straight down, it'll be like this and straight across. That alone made me not want to go to the barber shop again, because now haircuts not $10 anymore. They 40. And you fucking nigga shit up on top of that? No, I'm straight. When you cutting your hair, bro, this gonna sound weird, but sometimes you have to, especially if you got hair in your head. If you got your hair in a bun, sometimes your hair will pull your line up like this, and if you shift your hair, it'll straighten it up. That's a pro tip, and that's a tip that most barbers need to consider, because you'll have a person hair in a bun when you cutting it, and sometimes. Look at that, bro. I put my hair back and it's pushed all the way back. Adjust the hair when you cut it, because sometimes a nigga shit might not be just crooked. It just might be his hair might be positioned wrong. And if you go to a barber, bro, just tell him that, bro. Just make sure your hair straight, bro, when you cutting your hair. Damn, they pushed my shit back how I just said it. That's cool. So I don't know if I want to keep my mustache down. Actually, let me just hit my mustache first. All right, so you can see the haircut is starting to come together. All I have left is to blend my beard in and line myself up here and under here and the back of my head. So what I'll do is, for my beard, I'll take my half guard and I'll leave the lever all the way open, and I'll just hit at this line until it's gone. So now that I got that line out, I'm gonna just blend a little bit more. Like that. So now, I have my line up, my beard is blended in on both sides. I am to line this part up. All right, so with the hair that's running up my face, so I'm gonna make a line from here to here, and I'm gonna keep it as wide as possible. All right, so this part of my cut, I call it like the cleanup, because I want to go over every part that I missed, even like right here. This side is kind of blended fairly all right, but I'm gonna blend this in some more. All right, so it's the next day. This pretty much wraps up the video. Like I said, went over and cleaned up everything as far as like the loose hairs. I've kind of figured out the way that I like it being cut, and that's kind of what I've been sticking to for the past 2-3 years since I've been growing my hair. Like I said, I might start growing some of the sides back in. I don't know yet. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. That's why I didn't cut it, but we'll see. But yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I appreciate y'all watching to the end. Until next time, it's my time. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.